It was a very, very successful day today at the warehouse. I was able to quickly ship out the items I needed to ship out. Made some very, very good sales over the weekend. Saturday and Sunday was very, very good. Kind of not typical sales. Kind of appreciate eBay for that. And today being Monday, as soon as I got to the warehouse, I quickly did everything I was supposed to do. Made sure that the items were quickly packed. Those that needed to be cleaned were cleaned. Those that needed to be checked for functionality were actually checked for functionality, because last week received some really bad returns. If you have not seen the video, I'm going to be leaving a link here so that you can actually take a look, see the video. That was a laptop that was returned to me just because I didn't do my due diligence to really check this item for functionality. So today, given that I had a lot of time, I was able to quickly check everything that needed to be checked. There was a Fujitsu Celsius, a PC that was done. There was a Dell Latitude laptop that was done also, and they had some hard drives. I think there was a graphic card, processor, and just some few stuffs like that. So everything, like I said, was done quickly, after which I went to the post office, and given that I still had a lot of time, I felt like I should come back here to the warehouse and do some cleaning. But just as I was about to start cleaning, I felt like, come to think of it, if you take a look at YouTube, there are so many complaints about eBay. And it got me thinking, because sometimes it's very easy for us to be caught up in the web of complaining. We complain that things are not selling. We complain that sales are just down. We complain that customers are returning items. We complain that the eBay system is broken. It's pretty much that there's hardly one video, there might be, but I have not seen. There's hardly one video that will just tell you of the need to be grateful that we have a platform called eBay in our generation. Many years ago, there was nothing like eBay, that we are so fortunate. So I felt like, okay, now that I still have some time, I want to make a video to just encourage us and talk to somebody out there, and also to push this conversation of the need for us to be grateful that we have a platform like eBay. It's human for us not to see the things that we have and only complain of the things that we don't have. The fact that eBay is here, there are so many benefits that we derive from having an ancient platform like eBay. A platform that will not set some special requirements for you to begin to sell on it. A platform that is being created with the best infrastructures, just to make sure that you and I get to sell our items. So while I was just thinking about this, like, why is there really no video that encourages us to be grateful that we have something like this, something as powerful as eBay? Many years ago, I didn't know the power of this platform. I didn't know it. It was just like a regular platform for me, like Facebook, eBay. You don't know the power of this thing until you begin to use it and you begin to see what this thing can do. This eBay thing has changed lives. This eBay has changed the lives, the financial situation of millions of people all over the world. But then you hardly ever see people coming out to just appreciate this platform for what it is. Appreciate the opportunity that this platform has given to us. So because there was no video like that, I felt like, yes, this is something I can do. If you've been following this channel for some time, you understand that this is not my typical type of video. But given that we as humans, we tend to complain a lot, and sometimes I try to catch myself from falling into this web of always complaining and be grateful for the things that I have. And one thing that I will be eternally grateful for is the fact that I have a platform called eBay, and on this platform, I'm able to do my things. I'm able to sell stuff and make a lot of money. On this platform, it doesn't matter my nationality, it doesn't matter what part of the world you are from. On this platform, you are actually able to do a lot of stuff. Some platforms or some program that have the same potential like eBay, before you become a part of that program, you have to pass through the eye of the needle. You have to be approved. You have to bring some special requirements. You have to, eBay has made it so simple for you and I to make a lot of money. And there's just no limit to the amount of money you can actually make on this eBay street. So there's a need for us to be grateful. Just as I was ruminating, I kind of wrote down some few points. So in case you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes just to see what I wrote. And one of the points is that eBay has given us, as small businesses, and small entrepreneurs the opportunity to make money. eBay every day keep developing new features, keep making it possible that they have a wider reach. You have no idea what this implies. If any of you out there watching me has a website, you pretty much would have understood how difficult it is to get eyeballs on that website. A lot of us have websites, but sometimes we are struggling with getting people on that website. If you want to go the route of making paid adverts, at the end of the day, you're just going to lose a lot of money because you're going to spend money doing a Facebook ad, Google ads, and at the end of the day, nobody's going to come to your website to buy something. But eBay has built a very powerful brand, and this brand is synonymous with buying stuff, so that when somebody wants to buy anything like, say, a TV or a laptop or a computer, the first thing that he or she thinks of is, I want to check eBay to see what it's selling, what people are selling there, to see what kind of offers are available. This is something that this platform has done. Not only that, the platform has built this kind of name for itself, it has also given us sellers, small businesses, a very wide reach for less to nothing. If you compare the amount you use, if you compare the amount you will spend while doing ads, if you compare the amount you will spend running ads compared to the eBay fee, this is just nothing. It cannot be compared. It's like comparing day and night. For just a little fee, you have a wide reach for your items. So what it means is that you go on the platform, you list an item, say a laptop like this one, and then 24 hours later, as the item is indexed, it's shown to hundreds, thousands of potential buyers. You have no idea how powerful this is. What that means is that you can pretty much list an item and just chill. You don't have to do anything. eBay is going to do the heavy lifting for you and show your item all over the place. If you spend a lot of time on the internet, you pretty much would have noticed what I'm talking about. You go to Facebook, you see eBay ads there. You go to Instagram, you see eBay ads there. You go on Google, you see eBay ads there. Trying to make sure that they look for a potential buyer to buy your item. This is huge. This is a very good opportunity. It's also a very big opportunity that the platform has given to us small businesses, especially businesses that cannot boast of having a marketing budget. Of course, the big corporations, they have thousands, even millions of dollars allocated for marketing. But the small businessman on the street, the one-man business out there, how many of us have this kind of budget to put on marketing, to spend on ads? Not all of us. So if eBay is saying, come on your transaction, I'm going to take 7% on a particular transaction. See, don't pay me anything. Just let your item sell, and I'm going to take 5% or 7% or 13% as the case may be. This is nothing compared to how much you would have spent if you were to run ads yourself. And the dangers, like I said, of running ads is that people see your ad, it doesn't convert because you've not built the trust that is needed to attract people to come buy on your platform. This is something that you should consider. It's something that we should be grateful for. It takes years to build that trust such that when you do an ad, people see your brand, they already know you, and they want to just buy your stuff. If you make YouTube videos, you also understand how difficult it is sometimes to build trust. Trust that will make people see you, see your offer, and want to buy something from you. It takes a lot of time, and eBay has pretty much made this very, very easy for us. Trust and security features. I just looked and said, look, if not for eBay, it's going to be like all messed up. You want to buy a laptop, for example. You have no idea who the seller is. So you go ahead and buy the laptop. The laptop gets shipped to you. You don't like it. You now have to do a lot of work to get back your money. eBay has a program called buyer protection. This is mega. This is huge. This is just a game changer when it comes to buying and selling online. Because if not for this buyer protection stuff, man, it would have been messy. A lot of scammers would have just gone online, set up an offer, set up a dummy page that looks like they are legit, and then you go ahead and buy it, your money gets taken, and at the end of the day, you don't get your item, you don't even get a refund of your money, you send an email, nobody responds to you. This would have been terrible, let's not even think of how messed up it would have been. So imagine, I want to say that somebody wants to buy an iPad, or a tablet. Somebody wants to buy an iPad Pro. He pays about $436 to buy this iPad. And then 2 days later, 3 days later, you don't get your iPad, you cannot even contact the seller, and at the end of the day, you don't even get a refund of your money. That would have been messed up, I think. So eBay has made this very easy for you. Now, if you want to buy something online, you do not even need to do any background check on who is selling, except some people still do kind of check the reviews on the account. But the thing is, a lot of customers just go ahead to click on the buy it now button without even thinking, no questions asked, who is the seller, where is the seller located. They just go ahead and buy whatever they are going to buy because they know for sure that if the item does not meet their need, they are going to return it back, and they are definitely going to get 100% of the money they've spent in buying this thing thanks to the eBay buyer protection stuff. All right. And then eBay is not saying that, look, we're going to only protect the buyers. eBay is also protecting the sellers because, of course, just like you have fraudulent sellers, you also have fraudulent buyers. If you go on YouTube, you see a lot of people sharing experiences of people trying to scam them of their products, especially cameras, electronic items, trying to rip sellers off of their hard-earned money and their goods. So if not for the eBay seller protection policy, it would have been a situation that is so messed up. You try to sell your stuff, a fraudulent person somewhere buys it, and then the person pays you and then suddenly wants to get back money from you. eBay makes this easy for you. If not that there is a platform like eBay and you have your website. So imagine how it would have been if you have to sell an item, a very expensive item at that, to a fraudulent buyer. So what it means is that the person buys the item, perhaps doesn't even pay you, perhaps the person tries to pay you with a payment processor like PayPal, and then the item gets delivered, and then the person tries to get the money back from PayPal. It would have been messed up. And then eBay has said, you know what, come to my platform, sell your stuff, we're going to protect you from these fraudulent buyers. And if the event that we see that somebody is trying to scam you of your money, we're going to step in and make sure that you as a seller is protected. This is beautiful, and eBay has done a lot, honestly, to create a very safe environment for buyers and sellers to trade confidently. This is a lot, and this is something that we should appreciate. We should be grateful to the platform called eBay. The last point I have right here is talking about sustainability. If not for this platform called eBay, a lot of the electronic items would have ended up as e-waste. Because there's a platform like eBay, people are encouraged to actually buy and sell secondhand goods, thereby reducing the environmental impact of these goods. If not that there is a platform like eBay, let's say this item, you don't want it anymore and nobody wants to buy it, or there is no platform where you can actually sell it, you just want to take it and throw it away. And this does not help the environment. This does not help in terms of sustainability. eBay is saying, look, if you have an item that you do no longer need, come to our platform, clean it all up, make good pictures, make sure that it's in very good condition. It doesn't have to be extra good. Just make sure that it's in a presentable condition. Even, let me shock you, there are items on eBay that are already defective. They no longer work. People still buy them. Believe me, I've seen so many of such items being sold for profit. People still buy them. If not that there's a platform like eBay, a lot of the defective items, TVs, mobile phones, computers, ventilators, fans, whatever it is, microphones, they would all be thrown away. They will all constitute electronic waste that would be thrown away in the landfills. But because eBay is there, people are able to take the stuff that they had that they no longer need. They are able to clean it up. They are able to sell it. And beautiful thing is that they are able to make profit out of it. A long time ago, I did run an experiment. I bought something. I used it for like a year. And I sold it. And I got almost the same amount for which I originally bought that thing. Is that not beautiful that there's a platform like that where you can sell your secondhand stuff? You go onto eBay to see what people are selling. You will be shocked. People offer all manner of items secondhand on eBay. I sell electronics items, monitors, computers, laptops, and so on and so forth. But there are people that sell in strange categories. There's a video on YouTube that talks about the strangest items that people buy on eBay. If you look at this video, you'll be shocked what people are offering on the platform to sell. And eBay is not saying, no, this item is too strange, item is defective. eBay is saying, bring the items. Yes, if you are sure that there's a buyer for it, bring it on, list it on the platform, and we are going to make sure that it sells. And in this singular way, eBay is able to reduce the environmental impact of all these electronics. If you go on eBay, you see thousands of second-hand electronics listed every day, looking for new homes, looking for new owners. This alone is huge and is something that we should be grateful for. I want to encourage you today, if you are still in the habit of complaining, complain that your sales are down, sales are not selling. Even though I'm guilty myself, yes, sometimes when I'm kind of not chill, I kind of complain, sales are down, sales are down. It doesn't mean that I will still not complain after this video, but once in a while, let us kind of look back and be grateful for what we have. And when things are not working on the platform, give eBay some time. Give eBay some time to fix things, because I understand that eBay is also out to make profit. They're in the business of making profit. They are not here to make sure that things don't sell. So as we are approaching Q4, prepare yourself. Prepare the items that you have to sell. Understand that eBay is ready for Q4 as well. eBay is also preparing itself for Q4 to make sure that the platform is not broken. Time of the year, there are a lot of resellers look forward to, which is Q4. I'm going to be making a separate video about Q4. But in the meantime, if this video helps you, do me a favor, go ahead and click on the like button. Help your boy out, subscribe to the channel. Until I see you again, peace.